Is big tax relief on the horizon for you? Well, the group of ministers is set to recommend exempting GST on life and health insurance premiums for individuals. So GST on individual life and health insurance policies may soon be exempt, with states backing the centre's proposal to bring tax on such premium payments down to nil from the current 18%. Shrimi has all the details for us. Shrimi, can you update us on what was covered on day one and what's expected in today's meeting?
Well, absolutely big cheers for individual policyholder as insurance premium likely to be exempted from GST under the revamped regime expected around Diwali. Now, the move could lower premium by about 15% as GUM set to recommend scrapping the current 18% GST. However, the premium amount varies based on the age and policy type, and that is something we need to keep in mind. As we know, ministers from various states gather in New Delhi on Wednesday for a crucial two-day meeting as the centre broader GST overhaul. And on the day one itself, which concluded on Wednesday, they discussed two key issues. One with respect to, of course, the taxation on the insurance premium, and second one on the future of compensation cess. Now, Bihar Deputy Chief Minister Samrat Chaudhary, who is also the convener of one of the GUM, said that most of the states are in favor of this exemption, and in fact, they are ready to, take up the matter in the GST Council. However, some states did raise concern on the fiscal impact, on whether the insurer will pass on the benefit to consumer or not, and that is something we need to, see how this will pan out and how insurer will treat, because some of the industry player cautioning about exempting GST without input tax credit, which let insurer recover tax paid on all those services, which could raise their operational cost if ITC is not given, leaving very little room to actually reduce the premium, and that is something they have been raising. So we need to see that. On the compensation cess regime, no alternative mechanism have been discussed, and perhaps GUM will hold a separate discussion later on whether there could be additional levy on some demerit goods post the cess regime ends. Now, today's State Minister will discuss inverted duty structure and rate rationalization. Remember, the centre has proposed two slab structure, 5% and 18%, with a special 40% rate for sin goods like tobacco. And sources, in fact, indicated that FN Nirmala Sitharaman urged GUM to back the two slab GST model, calling it economically beneficial and key to boosting compliance and reducing litigations.